What is going on, my dudes? We are back here today to talk about Wiccan. So, I'm going to tell you right now, this is what's going to happen with Wiccan. He's going to be one of those champions who, in most scenarios, the damage is not very good, and then he flies under the radar for a few months until all of a sudden there's an Eternity of Pain type boss who has all of these things that Wiccan counters really, really well, and then someone's going to put out a video of Wiccan being an absolute monster, and then people are going to be like, oh my god, Wiccan's actually been really good for certain things all along. He's just not super good in Realm of Legends. And that's what happens, like, 4 times a year with so many different champions, and I think this is the one that's going to happen to. We saw it just a few weeks ago, where Sauron absolutely obliterated Eternity of Pain Crossbones, right? So this is one of those utility first type champions, and in the right scenario, he's going to do some absolutely ridiculous things. So before we even break down what this guy can do, I'm going to show you him at his absolute maximum potential. This is without a shadow of a doubt the number one fight for this guy in the entire game. It literally has everything that Wiccan counters. This is Terrax in 7.2, 7.1, 7.1.5, I think. And this is one of the most annoying fights in all of 7.1. Wiccan just seems to counter quite genuinely all of it. So, nodes like unlimited power. For each debuff the defender has suffered since the start of the fight, every 10 seconds they activate a permanent fury buff, increasing their attack by 25%. If these fury buffs are nullified or removed anyway, blah 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 blah. Doesn't matter. Lots, of buffs are going to be gained. Wiccan has an incredibly powerful neutralize mechanic, kind of like Tiger, kind of like Rintra, okay? So, very, very powerful in that way. What happens when he neutralizes a buff, kind of like how Tigra, right, gets the Rupture debuff, he puts an Incinerate on. There are going to be literally dozens of buffs on Terrax, okay? So what we're going to do here is we're going to neutralize them, all right? I'm just going to show you this. I'm going to show you, we're going to break down what it can do. I'm going to show you rotations. Oh, real quick, I'm blurry. Let me fix that. All right, we're fixed. I'm going to break everything down for you and explain it to you, but I want to show you what this guy can do in the right scenario, okay? So I'm going to show you exactly what he can do, okay? So as you can see, we're taking some energy damage, right? That's cool. Now we got a little neutralize up. We're putting a lot of Incinerate debuffs on, right? We're putting parry buffs. Oh, look at all those Incinerates. That's quite a bit of Incinerates, right? Oh, look at that healing. We're healing all of this energy damage back. Oh my goodness gracious. What is going on here? It looks like, oh, there's 47 debuffs, 47 Incinerates on Terrax now. Go for another special one into his block. Doesn't really matter. We're far away. We're going to regenerate a little bit more, up to 95% health. Oh, 99 Incinerate debuffs on Terrax. This is Wiccan at his maximum potential in the perfect scenario. 29 hits, 400,000 health. You take this guy up against Winter Soldier, it's not going to look like that. But that's not what he's meant to do. He's meant to do that, all right? And I'm going to break down for you exactly what you need to know about this guy and how he just did what he did. So he has 4 spells. Very similar to like Shang-Chi, who has like his specific inputs, right? And then you get specific things. He's very similar. So on a heavy attack, you get like a power gain. I'm just going to show you, actually. We'll go in order because it makes more sense. So shield, dash back and you hold block, and you gain a resistance up passive. Increases your energy resistance and physical resistance, max of 3 stacks. Okay? Pretty simple enough. Flame, medium, light, medium, puts an incinerate passive, okay, on the defender. And silence, medium, light, inflicts a non-stacking neutralize passive of 100% potency that lasts for 5 seconds. Arcane theft, heavy, gain a power gain passive granting 1% of max power over 10 seconds, nullifying up to 1 fury, precision, or power gain buff on the opponent to increase the potency of the power gain passive to 5%. Okay, now, this is important, okay, because look, you see 5-second neutralize, right? That seems really short, but I had it the whole fight. Mike, how'd you do that? Pause all active spells and debuffs for 6 seconds when casting a spell that does not exist or activating a special attack. This is a perfect segue into, well, before we segue on the special one, right? On activation, gain a regen buff, recovering 7% of missing health over 6 seconds. Recovers 100% of missing health caused by energy from bursts and damaging debuffs. So all of that Terrax damage, man. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy how he just kind of turns that interaction off, right? But anyway, perfect segue into a little bit of a short rotation, okay? So, a little bit of a short rotation. Now, what I like to do with this guy is dash back and hold block and immediately get the resistance up. From here, I like to do 2 medium ending combos, and the first one is going to put a flame. And what that flame is going to do, it's going to pause the first spell. That's why I do 2 medium ending combos. So in the time of the pause, I get 2 incinerates in, then I do a heavy attack. And the reason for the heavy attack is to pause the spells. Then I'm going to do another medium while it's paused, and then a light ending combo to pause again. At this point, I have all of my spells on. While the pause is active, one more medium ending combo into a special 2 to pause and refresh all of the spells, and then put the plasma debuffs on. I think actually the special 2 puts the shock debuffs on, and that creates, plasma. All right. Then I'm going to do medium ending combos into special 1. Let's look at it in practice here. Where is it? Here we go. Against our little friend Deadpool. Then I'm going to show you a long rotation. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at how that works. So, I'll break it down again as we go along. Okay? I'll show you everything. So, I'm going to start by doing the little pause. Well, I'm going to build a little bit of power first. You don't have to. It really depends on the matchup. But I'm going to activate my shield. Okay? As you can see, it's going down. It's like 10 seconds. But now, flame. Paused. Right? And paused for 6 seconds. I can get 2 flames in. All right? Now I'm going to go for a heavy attack. Boom. Paused again. I'm literally using the shield and the power gain 1 as a currency to do what I need to do in matchups where I don't need those, right? Like if I'm not nullifying power gain, I'm going to use it to pause. Going for the special 2 here, all right? Placing shocks. I have 5 shocks now, okay? Now, this is really, really important here, okay? As you can see, there is no incinerate passive because I placed all those shocks with the special 2 and they got turned into plasma. So my spell, my flame spell, is currently vacant. So what I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to be doing medium ending combos. And what that's going to do right here, boom, immediately I get a plasma. But I have no incinerate passive. So once again, my flame spell is vacant. What does that mean? As long as I have shock on the defender, I can continue to spam medium ending combos and keep all of my spells paused. I'm going to do it again. Right here, paused. Special 1, boom, boom, boom. See that? So that's what I like to do. That's how I like to build my spells. Finally, my shocks ran out. But yeah, look, man, this guy's got like, he was nerfed. So he's got like 150,000 health. Not bad. This is like a Cav event quest, first 2 chapters health pool, side quest health pool, right? Not too bad, honestly. And there were no buffs to take advantage of. You really shouldn't use him in a generic fight like this. Not too bad. Now for a longer fight. The special 3 has like an energy vulnerability on it. So medium, light, medium combos up to 2 bars. Doesn't really matter what you do, but I just want to keep the other spells vacant, right? So just get your way up to 2 bars of power, get the incinerates, get some extra damage, cool. Once you get there, dash back and hold. Don't hold heavy, hold block. All right. So you got your incinerate on. You're gonna hold block to pause them. All right. Then you're gonna do 2 more medium ending combos to get 2 incinerates on. Okay. At this point, medium ending combo after the special 3 into a heavy attack to pause. Medium ending combo, light ending combo to pause. Right. Activate all your spells. Special 2. Same thing from there. Let's watch it. I'm gonna skip to like getting to the special 2 because you get it, right? Get to the special 2. That's step 1. Now we're going to go ahead and build a little bit higher, right? Medium ending combo here, and now we're gonna go for the shield. Boom, there we go. We're paused. Okay, so I'm gonna parry. I'm gonna go for the special 3. The special 3 is gonna put an energy vulnerability on Winter Soldier, right? Let's watch the special 3 together. Very nice, beautiful, very cool animations. You love to see it. Boom. Go all supersonic there. Nice. So now I'm going to go in for another medium ending combo while the pause is active. I want to take advantage of the full duration. You can stack up the spells. Doesn't really matter, right? I have 2 resists up now. Heavy attack for the power gain. Again, doesn't really matter if there were no buffs to nullify here, but we're using it as currency to pause our spells. Now we're going to go for a light ending combo to pause my spells once more. Build my way up to a special 2. Put another incinerate on. Special 2 for the shocks. We have 5 shocks and 4 plasmas. Winter Soldier's down, man, to about half health. That's about 275,000 health. That's not bad, all right? The energy vulnerability definitely puts in a lot of work, no doubt about it. And now we can go for the special 1 chains here, right? And now with the Sig ability at Sig 200, I think we have a 50% chance to not consume a shock when you place an Incinerate to make a plasma. So that definitely helps his damage quite a bit. Unfortunately, he does, I'd say, need to be a highish Sig to be good in generic fights, not in fights like that Terrax or like other Mysticy things, right? But yeah, I mean, look, it's like not bad. Again, this is a fight that like really he should not be doing. Like, you should not be using Wiccan for like Winter Soldier type stuff. But he took off 80%, no suicide, just going for the rotation that I showed you. It's really not bad, to be entirely honest, right? Again, I really do not recommend you use this guy for like generic long fights because there's so many better options out there. Like this is the fight like you'd want to use like Hulkling for Winter Soldier. You want to use Wiccan for the more utility-based fights, right? They're a decent pair together. I believe they have a synergy together, right? I don't really remember. But yeah. So Mysticy type stuff, right? Like Resistor. Let's take a look at that. This is the rank 3 against Resistor. And I'm going to show you the 5-star unduped, actually. Which is, you know, just to show you, like I said, he doesn't need to be duped for that kind of stuff. But I'm going to do the same thing. I really like to get the shield up right away, just so I can go in and get the neutralize. Boom. Now, in this fight, right, I can keep refreshing the neutralize with the light ending combo. There's really nothing wrong with doing that because you can just make sure you keep it on. And look, man, if there are lots of buffs to take advantage of, it's a very, very powerful neutralize if there are lots of buffs. If you're using this guy against champions in general with lots of buffs, like for example, Hulkling, man, is a perfect example. It just came out, and every time you hit him, he's gonna get buffs, right? Lots of champions like that, lots of nodes like that. Look at the damage on this guy, on like Black Bolt here. Like this is where you want to use this guy, right? I'll show you the 5-star. 5-star unduped, man. 5-star unduped. Not a sig in sight on this guy. All right, I used Cosmic Ghost Rider to get through that Vulture just because it makes my life a little bit easier. That's why it's there. No synergy or anything. But let's take a look. All right, same kind of deal, right? I'm gonna go for that. I like to go for the shield. That's what I like to do. And at this point, right, we're gonna go ahead and do the light ending combo. Place the neutralize on. If the shield falls off, doesn't freaking matter, man. You can get it back in 1 second. Like, I'm being very meticulous with these combos. It's like I'm telling you how to do like Street Fighter combos here, like the exact rotations and the loops. It's really not that meticulous, man. If you're using this guy, like, where you're supposed to be using him, like here, like, dude, if the spells fall off, do a light ending combo, the neutralize is back. That's really all that matters, man. Like, watch, I believe the neutralize is actually going to fall off here. Oh, it doesn't. I saved it with the shield. Cool. But I could do a light ending combo here, but I'm not. I'm going for mediums to get more incinerates and all that stuff, right? Yeah, I mean, look, this is a 5-star, unduped, having a good time. Incinerate fell off. Put it back on, go for the special one, that's it. Obviously, the rank 3 did it faster, but the 5-star did it very well also. We'll watch one more fight here. We'll watch this Drax. Drax is up next. Yeah, let's get to the fun part. And I have some more utility stuff to show you as well. I want to make sure we get to that. Before this video gets too long, it's already 13 minutes long, so yeah, cool. Special 2, big damage. And I believe am I refreshing with the light? No, I'm not, because I could pause it with the medium. Yeah, so I mean, listen, if you get the rotation, if the AI lets you get the loop down perfect, cool, that's awesome, do it. If the AI gets super passive, dude, just throw a light ending combo. We got 38 incinerates on Drax here. For nodes, man, where there are, you know, there are so many nodes, guys, where it's just like buffs galore. Cosmic Champions where it's just buffs galore. He's gonna be good for those, right? So, in his Sig ability, there's a really good thing here. Resistance Up also allows Wiccan to block unblockable attacks from Cosmic Champions. That is actually really good. And I'm going to show you a few examples of why it's really good up against our friend Hercules here. All right, now Hercules, of course, as you guys know, I'm being silly. I'm being a silly goose. I'm not actually placing the neutralize because I want him to go immortal, right? Now, listen, you can get around Hercules' immortality here by putting the neutralize on. That's like what you should do. But let's say you were a silly goose and you played badly like I did right here. Watch this, okay? He's unblockable. It's going to block it. Block the whole freaking thing, man. And that's a really solid ability, to be honest, because listen, not only is it like, you know, cosmic champions are unblockable in their abilities, there are lots of nodes where champions become unblockable as well. Look at this, look, Venom, for example, you know, Venom, unblockable special attack, that's special too. A lot of people don't like to dex that one, right? You just block the entire thing. Really good. Lots of buffs on Venom to take advantage of. He'd be great for Venom. Hulkling, a new champion, right? What does he do? He has a lot of buffs and he goes unblockable when he hits your block. So we're going to just really ignore that, which is definitely nice, you know. And now what we're going to do is we're going to place a neutralize and watch all of the incinerates that go on Hulkling. So listen. This is like, he is really good for Hulkling, you know, like champions where you hit them and they gain a buff. He is really good for that type of champion. No doubt about it. So again, like I said in the beginning of the video, man, he's going to be a champion who flies into the radar immediately because Hulkling hits really hard and Wiccan doesn't really hit really hard. And that's what happens all the time. That's what happens all the time. And then it's like, whoa, this Eternity of Pain Terax boss is absolutely destroyed by Wiccan. That's crazy. I thought he was bad. People said he was bad. But actually, he just was being used improperly. So yeah, if you get this guy, man, don't take him into Realm of Legends and expect to have like a super duper amount of time. Like, take him up against some Mystic lanes where you're going to have a lot of buffs to take advantage of. One more thing I should show you here. He does do like this thing pretty good, this Mystic thing that some Mystic champions do. Done. It's gone. Right? You know, so like those, who is it? Hyperion, you know, Arcus, right? Arcus, you could regenerate a lot of the cold snap damage or special one as well, right? But boom, done. Kind of like Ebony Maw does, and also we're gonna gain our power. I'm like not really looking at the phone. And now not even can we only do that, right? But also, watch. What we'll do is we'll put the neutralize on, which is even better to be entirely honest, and now it won't come back up. And when it does come back up, it's, you know, an incinerate. So that kind of stuff, man, I think it's going to be really useful for stuff like, you know, Alliance War Battlegrounds where the health pools aren't too high. You know, I don't think it's going to be like #1 option for Act 8 where the health pools are like 700 billion because Corvus is too strong. So the health pool's got to be really big. You know what I mean? What a terrible fight. 15 hits, 12 hits received. But look how good he did it, all right? That's the point. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video, man. Personally, not my favorite champ ever released, but do I think he's good? Yeah, I think he's good in the right scenario. I don't think he's going to be great for everyday stuff, but I think that, like, you know, when you need his specific skill set, I do think it's going to be very useful to have. Personally, not going to be buying that $50 bundle for the 5-star Wiccan. I don't think he's in the next featured 6-star, but like I said a million times, I'm saving all of my 6-star shards for the next featured. Hopefully I get everything I want, and then I'll start saving for the next one. So maybe I'll get him eventually, man, because that would be a cool way to go about doing it. But that's it for this one. I do hope you enjoyed this video, this breakdown. I hope you understand what he can do now and how he works. Hope you got all of the important things that you need to know from this video. I try to focus on the stuff that's cool and good to know. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. It's like 3 a.m., so I'm gonna go to sleep. Be seeing you around, man. Oh yeah, hit the like button, subscribe button, and yeah, man, that's all I got to say. Hans out. Imagine I said that in every video. That'd be so annoying. Hans out. Oh, that's so stupid. All right, I'm actually going for real this time. I'm out of here. Hans out.